Cal, good to see you. How was your summer, first of all? Recovered from a mental first season in charge of monies?
Yeah, do you know what? It was probably one of the easier summers because Peter said it was like the first job in the first year. Then you move league the second year. Then you go to Moneyfields the third year. This is probably probably the most settled it's been. I think thankfully we had a good season last season. So keeping lads to stay, although it was still a challenge because the lads performed really well and there was a lot of offers on the table for him. Managed to keep the majority. I think, if I'm being honest, the only one that I lost that I didn't want to lose was Louis Gates, but we already discussed before at the end of the season that was going to be a possibility due to his travel, and good luck to him. But yeah, we've got a good group, mate. We've got a lot of good lads who want to work hard, and yeah, I was quite relaxed, to be honest. I enjoyed my 2 weeks in Greece,
Nice.
and it was maybe a little bit too much, to be honest. But yeah, no, it was great summer. Thank you.
Fair. There's been some changes on and off the field, as you've kind of alluded to, particularly on backroom staff. What can you tell us about your coaching team?
There's one that I won't name, but I've made quite a few changes. I'll be honest. I wanted to set higher standards. I wanted the lads to maybe have a different voice at times, and yeah, just have a different personality. I felt like the backroom staff were great last season. It's great to keep Neil. I think it's a big part of it, and thank you to Terry, to Graham, to Danny, and to Vinci for what they did last season. But I think this year we've just took it up another level. And yeah, I don't want to stand still. I want us to push forward, and it was important that we did that off the pitch, setting new standards and letting the lads know that we're here to push on, not to sit still. And I think if I said to the lads, the first thing I said was, if we're the same as we were last year, we're going to be worse because everyone else will improve. So we need to be at least 10, 15. If we can be 20% better, then hopefully that'll mean we can push on. But as we all know, the league's a difficult league and there's no guarantee. But we're trying to be as ready as possible for it.
Nice. So we had quite a number of trialists out there today, and it is only the first game of pre-season, but a good 2-0 win. Obviously, again, I'm sure you can't name names on trialists and things until pen to paper goes and is happening, but yeah, you must be happy with the performance in general for today.
Yeah, we did a lot of work so far on just our defensive shape. We knew Chichester would be a difficult challenge with our defensive shape because they're probably quite a unique side. They play really nice football, play a different formation, they offer you different challenges. So communication was really big for us today because there was times you'd be picking up one man and then it switches to another man. Then have good rotations, and yeah, I thought overall when we it took us probably 5-10 minutes each half to figure it out, but after that I thought we were pretty comfortable. They dominated the ball. Maybe had to sit a little bit deeper than we wanted to, but we knew that if we were going to beat Chichester, the way to beat them was to be a little bit more defensive and hit them on the counter attack. And I felt that's where especially our first goal came from, and then the second one's a little bit freak, but yeah, no, I was happy with all their efforts. That's the main thing, and yeah, I think it's easier for them to come in when you've got lads who have done so well over the last couple of years for the club. And so yeah, getting into the swing of things was easier, and we tried to mix the teams to do that.
So, looking forward to the season. Has last season's league position sort of set the expectations that it's playoff minimum? What have you had in terms of a discussion so far with your team and the board? Maybe
I don't set targets, and to be fair to the club, they're not massively going. You need to go and get promoted, and so it sort of comes within like myself and the coaching staff that we want to push on, and there's no guarantee. Like teams like Arsenal proved that over years. Like it does take time to build something, and we haven't got the finances where we can go and just buy the best players in the area. So we have to do something a little bit differently, and we believe, and I certainly believe that what we're doing is good, and I believe the environment we've got. I've got great people in the change room who sort of run the change room for me, and everyone, and even a couple of lads who've come and tried us and who've got in contact with me, so they want to be a part of it because they see things and they think it's a really good group. So yeah, no, I'm excited for the season, but I don't set any targets because I don't know what the league's going to be like. I don't know what other opposition can be like. All I can ask from our lads is to be the best version of themselves, and then we'll see where we go. But I would certainly like to be better than we were last year.
well, cheers for now. Good luck for the season ahead, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Awesome.
Thank you.